God, who even orders truffle risotto at a company lunch? What is this, a 5-star hotel? The words slipped out before Mia could stop herself. She thought she was whispering, just venting to the intern sitting next to her. Except, there was no intern next to her. Only a sharply dressed man with silver-streaked hair and the kind of stillness that made you nervous without knowing why. She turned slowly, her cheeks flushing crimson as she realized the truth too late. That wasn't an intern. That was Ethan Graves, the elusive, rarely seen CEO of Greytech. And she had just called his lunch pretentious. Mia Thomas was in her 3rd week of internship at Greytech, a company so massive it occupied 3 buildings in downtown. As a girl from a working-class family in Ohio, she had never even been to a city like this, let alone worked in a skyscraper surrounded by high-level executives, innovation labs, and AI departments she barely understood. She was smart, ambitious, but painfully shy. Always the one who sat in the back during meetings, took notes, and prayed no one would ask her to speak. On that day, the annual Greytech luncheon had turned the building into a buzzing maze of name tags, gourmet appetizers, and uncomfortable small talk. Mia had entered the grand dining room late, overwhelmed and disoriented. Every table seemed full. Then she saw a half-empty one by the window. No one stopped her, so she walked over, sat down, and began nibbling at the breadsticks. She didn't notice the gold VIP sign tucked behind the flower arrangement. She didn't notice the other seats slowly being filled by board members, senior directors, and finally, the man who was now blinking at her in utter disbelief. "So, you don't like truffle risotto?" Ethan asked, finally breaking the silence. Mia felt her soul leave her body. I didn't mean, it's just, I thought this was the intern table," she stammered. The CEO didn't smile. He didn't scowl either. He simply studied her for a moment that stretched painfully long before responding, clearly. Then he returned to his risotto. The rest of the lunch was a blur of embarrassment. Mia didn't taste her food, didn't speak again, and practically sprinted out the moment dessert was served. That night, she called her mom in tears. "I'm going to get fired. On the spot. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Monday. But it's coming." But Monday came. Then Tuesday. Then the entire week passed, and nothing happened. Until the following Friday. She received an email. From the CEO's assistant. "Mr. Graves would like to see you in his office at 3 p.m. Panic swallowed her whole. She took deep breaths, rehearsed apologies in her head, even drafted a resignation letter, just in case. She walked into the sleek, silent office expecting doom. But instead of a lecture, she found Ethan Graves sitting casually on the edge of his desk, flipping through her file. "You're Mia Thomas. Computer science major. Minor in ET.